Thank you. So today I'm going to talk to you about how I help CapitalPitch to grow their traffic, and then how did I convert their traffic into customers. So I'm Pablo. If you haven't figured out, my accent is French. I was born in Paris and I came here 3 years ago, where I did business analysis, and then I worked as a growth hacker for CapitalPitch, where I grew their database from 1,000 to 50,000 people of entrepreneurs and sophisticated investors. Then I specialized in SEO and I grew their organic traffic, also in conversion optimization of landing pages. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is how I bring more traffic, and if you have a website, how to get your page or the keyword you want to rank for on the first page of Google. So have you heard of John Morrow? Anyone? No? So he's like a famous blogger, actually, that got lots of traction from his blog. And he's talking about blogging is not anymore, it's not about publishing anything, it's publishing smart. So how do you publish smart? So we start first with the keywords. So in the keywords, what I usually do is I really start with the volume. So the most important thing many people don't think about is they just think that people search this keyword, but actually you have to research it. You have to make sure that people are searching for the keyword you want to rank for. So the first thing is you want to look at the volume of the keyword that people search. And that's the really most important thing. When you write an article, you want to make sure that the keyword you search for, you write for, people search for it. And the second thing is the competition, because you can think that this keyword, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people search for it. But actually, if the competition is high, you have no chance, at the beginning at least, to rank first for it. So have a look at these two metrics, like volume, high volume, low competition. Then what you do from there is you find your seed keyword, basically. When you are happy with the volume and when you are happy with the competition, which is from 0 to 1, like under 0.5 or something, this is good enough. You can start. So what do you do from there? You have your seed keyword. Then you're going to search for the long-tail matching keyword. So here, for example, I choose angel investors. So from angel investor, I just search for the keyword that are matching all this angel investor. And then, for example, we found like what is an angel investors Australia, and all these keywords. So then I get more ideas for the seed keyword. And what do I do from there? So I'm going to give you just 2 free tools that you can use to be able to search your seed keyword and then your long tail keywords. So the first one is like keywordtool.io. So with this, you are able to search for the keyword volume and find your seed keyword. You'll be able to have a look and make sure that before writing an article, people are searching for your keyword. And then once you've got that, answer thepublic.com. So basically, this will give you good ideas on what people are asking about your product. So where do I find angel investor? Which angel investor is the most powerful in the US? All these questions, they will tell you what people are searching for. Then, if you have a bit of budget, I really recommend SEMrush, which is a great tool, and that does everything plus tracking, which is very useful. You'll see why. So the pillar page. How many people have heard of the pillar page before? No. So basically, what's the pillar page is the page that it's a web page that you want that's going to rank on your website. So here's the one for angel investor that I've created. So it's a page that has all the information about everything on your seed keyword, and it's around like 2,000 words with call to action, and that's the one that's going to rank for. This is also a link to all the other long tail blogs, so you're going to have one pillar page with angel investors, and then that's going to link to all the other blogs. So basically you have one page, and then all the other blogs that are linking at the bottom to your pillar page to give more credibility. Then what you have to do once you've set it up is quick on-page optimization. So I'll just give you like a few things that you need to make sure is the title contain the keywords, H1 and 2 as well, the title inside the blog contain the keywords. For the pillar page, I recommend you to go for 2,000 words, which works the best. And the blogs, no need to write as much, 900 words is fine. Make sure the URL got the keyword, meta description got the keyword. Your image, when you put your image, make sure that you rename it with the keyword inside. It's very easy, but it changes everything. And then the speed, you want to make sure that when people load your website, that the first 1 second, they have at least content to see. Otherwise, most of them will bounce. So backlinks. So the first thing to get backlinks, once you've done the on-page optimization, you want people to get backlinks to your pillar page. So how do you do that? You start with your partner and friends. That's the most easiest thing. You can just get your friends that has another website or blog to write a guest blog post for them, and then they will get your backlinks. If you don't have friends or partners, you can go to sourcebottle.com. It's an Australian website that gathers journalists and bloggers, and they are looking for people that write for them. So you can be their source and get your backlinks from there. Otherwise, check dead links. So you can go to Google, and there is an advanced search actually. And you can search for specific website like edu or .org, and then you use this thing called Check My Links, which is a Chrome extensions that's going to tell you which link is right or which link is going to a 404 page. And with this, you just go to your site and you'll be able to find multiple websites that have dead links. You can just contact them, say, hey, I have a blog that's relevant. This link is not anymore working. Here's my blog. Would you mind linking back to my site? Most of them won't answer, but 10% will. And that's how you get backlinks. And that's how we got the backlinks from Wikipedia on the venture capital. So the last thing is a Buzz Bundle, which is actually a social media tools, but I used it to get more ideas to get backlinks. So how do I do it? It's a thing that you download. You just input your keywords, and then they're going to scroll the web and find other websites that are related to your keywords. And from there, you just make a list and contact these people and say, hey, I have a blog ready for guest blog post, and I'd like to be featured on your blog. And most of them actually will be happy because you are like a 900-word blog post for them ready, free content for them, and free backlinks for you. So use this. One thing you want to make sure when you have backlinks is domain authority. So domain authority basically is how strong the website is on Google and how Google ranks this website. So the higher, the better. And you want to make sure that the backlinks that you get are with a high domain authority. So for this, you can just go to Moz, and they have a domain authority check. You can put the website that before asking them for the backlinks to make sure that they are good, and then check their domain authority. If it's good, then you can ask them. So the last thing. So now we cannot guess anymore. We have to know. And how can you report on your tracking? So you need to track everything. Like you need to track your ranking. You need to track how it goes, how many customers you get from organic, how many visits, how many contacts, and you need to track everything because you want to be able to report at the end and make sure that this has been an improvement. So here we can see that improvement have been made, and you want to make sure that you track this organic traffic and track how many people are coming to your page. And eventually at the end, you'll be on the first page of Google. So that's how you get there. So how fast, if you start tomorrow, how fast can it be? Because it's SEO, people say, oh, it takes time. It's not going to be fast. Actually, we did that for a customer that was writing actually a bit of blogs, and they had like maybe 10 blogs on it, but they had not optimized the content at all. So we just did like the same process, exactly the same, get some writers, and then in 3 months, we've got like from 181% increase in just 3 months, just by writing the right content optimized with backlinks. So that can be very fast. You just need to get it done. But now you have traffic. How are you going to convert this traffic into leads and customer? So start with putting some call to action on your blog and make sure that people are converting or seeing your call to action. And you can do this with Strive Leads. That's actually a very good tool. You can basically put a call to action on all your blog at once, and it takes like maybe 10 minutes to do it. And you can even A/B test them. But then you want to make sure that you help people to solve their problem, because it's not just putting a call to action on the blog that's going to help the visitors. So how do you do that? How many people have heard of smart content? 1, 2. So smart content basically is having optimized content for people on the site according to who they are. So for example, if someone comes from Facebook, LinkedIn, or if they're coming from organic traffic, then you're going to have different content. For example, if they are a lead or if they are a customer, then you're going to offer them different content. That's what smart content is. So for example, I'll give you an example we did for referral source. So we had this meetup group and so we had this page with the meetup group on the title, and we just changed the title to LinkedIn group for people coming from LinkedIn. And just with this little trick, we got like 79.3 conversion rate on the page with cold traffic that were never here before. And another example for lifecycle. So we had this blog with for normal visitor that we don't know anything about. We're going to have download the pitch deck, which is our main lead magnet. We had over like 6,000, something like that, downloaded. And for entrepreneurs and leads that we know they are entrepreneurs, we know they have done already, they may have already downloaded the pitch deck. There is no point showing them again download the pitch deck because they're not gonna do it. So what do? You optimize your call to action that's going to automatically change and show apply for funding. So that's something you can do, which is more relevant for the visitor. And the last thing is device type. So you want to really optimize for mobile. I'm going to give you like 3 tips to optimize for your site for mobile. So the first thing, you want to reduce the number of fields on mobile, because people, they don't have time, they are lazy, and especially on mobile, they are less likely to fill up your form. So you want to reduce the number of fields if you can, obviously, for mobile user. Then you want to make sure that the pop-up appear very quickly, easily for people that they can see your pop-up. And the last thing is design for fat fingers. Not everyone has small fingers, and it's not very easy for people to write an email address on a mobile. And I'm going to show you how you can change that. So many people have come. How many people have come to website and they ask for their email address with this keyboard? Okay, sure. What you can do, you can actually change the input on the mobile field. So you can create with this tool that's mobile input types. Takes 5 minutes, and you can actually change the input on the mobile, and it makes it much easier for people to write an email address. So keep that in mind. And the last thing, smart content, for example, if you have people from the US or Australia, you can just include their country inside the text. That will improve as well the conversion. So that was it. Thanks very much. Thanks, Atlassian. Thanks, everyone.
Any questions for Pablo?
Mobileinputtypes.com, do you put that in your form? Or
it's HTML things that you have to input inside your landing page, and that will optimize the...
Thank you.
Any more questions? All right, thanks, Pablo.
Okay.
We'll just take about a 15-minute break, so feel free to stretch your legs, help yourself to some more beer, chat